Guys, it's me. I'm back. What's up, party people? We're like, Mass, come on. All right, this show is taking a turn for the. Oh. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Monsterbass Live. It's just me. It's just Rick, and I'm chilling. Excited to hang out with you guys. Excited to share some of the news, some of the stuff that goes on in the day in the life of me. I want to go to the chat. Let's see who's here. Who is first? Chris Phelps. Chris Phelps drops. Not only is he the first one here, but he drops the biggest bomb I just heard. Pretty excited here. Just found out I have a 34-year-old daughter with 4 grandkids that I never knew I had. I mean, Chris, if you want to come online and talk about that and share that with us, I would say, let's do it. Like, that's amazing, crazy. I don't know, scary. I'm really like, that sounds so amazing. I want to hear more about it. Do you want to come on and talk about that? Because that's amazing. She contacted you on Facebook. Okay, this is so amazing. Like, wow. All right, Chris, you're coming on board. You want to do it? You got to let me know in the chat. There's tons of people. J-Boy, Viper Vision. I can't talk. Northern View Outdoors. Strange things do happen in Ohio. Wow. Just wow. There's a lot of people just tuning in, and Chris Phelps dropped the biggest knowledge bomb on all of us is the very first chat. And I want to see if he wants to come on board. What do you say, Chris? I'll give you a week to process it. 100%. My man. First of all, thank you for sharing that. I mean, it takes courage to share things when stuff goes wrong. Well, not stuff goes wrong. When you find out about things unexpectedly, and when you find out about things that are unexpected, as big as something like that, I might need a month or two to process that one. Anyway, it's been a crazy day, crazy week. You know, we're packing up some samples for Tackle Warehouse. I got this notice of infringement from Pure Fishing. I can't wait to tell you all about it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And I'll tell you what we're going to do about it. I want to say hello and thank you to Chris Delp 3031, new YouTube member. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Pure Fishing. When the package came, I thought to myself, oh, this is exciting that they're sending me an offer and they want to buy Monsterbass. Nope, it's the notice of infringement of patent number 11,884,557. It's a good one. Well, I can't wait to share that with you guys. I can't wait to share that with you guys. What else is going on? I just got off the phone with my real estate agent. I'm down to 2 homes. I'm moving. I'm going to miss the pool. I'm going to miss the backyard. I'm going to miss the guest house. I'm going to miss, I've been in this home for about 10 years. And, my son is So he lived in this house from 10 to 20. And so there's a lot of good memories here. I had a lot of parties. I burned a lot of wood in the backyard. I mean, I have fires all the time in my backyard. I mean, when I look at my backyard, I think about some of the old past Monsterbass lives that we had. Some of the old timers will remember this. Do you guys remember when we did it in the backyard? We had the fire and we played fire, like it was like fire Jenga. Every donation you guys made, we put another piece of wood on the fire, and the fire's getting bigger and bigger. And then I believe Rafi, like we'd spin the wheel and whatever you guys would have us do, we'd do. And like Rafi jumped in the pool with all his clothes. Man, a lot of good times in the backyard. But on to bigger and better things. On to bigger and better things. Maybe we'll even do a tour of the new place when I can get one. Still a little uncomfortable. The shingles. The shingles is not playing nice with me. And shingles is not playing nice with me. It's gone. It's gone from everywhere in my body. I don't feel it. I'm not being electrocuted. I'm feeling great. But you know where it is? It's still on my butt. And so all day long, I'm sitting on my butt, and I can just feel it. I feel it. And then, yeah. So I went to my doctor last week, got my blood work done, and I get a call from the office lady, and she says she wants to schedule a phone call with me because my doctor wants to talk to me. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so bad news. Why is this happening? Do I have bad news? Tell me, right? And she's like, easy, Rick, don't worry. If it was really bad, the doctor would just call you up. He wouldn't schedule an appointment. I'm like, oh, thank God. All right. I don't have like insert whatever, you want to like think that you might have. He tells me, he's like, Rick, your body's a mess. You're a disaster. He goes, all the stuff that you had to take in December for the rabies. He goes, add to that all the stuff that's happening and you had to take because of the shingles. He's like, your body's like, what is going on? It's like a magic 8-ball. Am I okay today? Doesn't look so good. So he says to me, he goes, all right, I'm going to call you back, or you're going to make a plan for 2 months from now. And your job is to take good care of your body. I was like, what does that mean? He goes, you know what it means. He goes, we got to make sure. And these are his exact words. He totally knows how to like play me. The doctor says, I can't have you stroke out on Maximus. And I was like, oh, I can't believe you dropped my son and my biggest fear. Because my biggest fear is a stroke and, having something happen to me. So I'm gone and I'm not around for Maximus. Is like, those are my two things. And he said it to me and I was like, you. So I was like, what does that mean? He goes, you got to cut out like maybe lay off drinking. And to which I said, I can't. I said, I like red wine with Italian food and I like sake with sushi. He goes, is that all? I'm like, yeah. He goes, fine, keep it. He's like, I need you to work 4 times a week. I'm like, fine, done. Because I need you to have a heart-healthy diet. I'm like, okay, fine, done. I need you to cut out the late-night food. And I was like, oh. See, I go to the taco stand. There's a taco stand sets up on the street here in California. They're all over the place. And they're there until 11 o'clock every night. So I'd say 3 to 4 times a week, I go get my tacos. And I have them late night. So I got to cut that out. But I'm going to do it. I got to do it because I got to get back in shape. And, a lot of you guys have asked about the Classic, and I am not going. As much as, like, normally I'm like, go, go, go. I'm trying to listen to my body. I'm trying to, like, rest and recover. So I'm not going to go. Even though, like, I was offered a booth. I was offered to come and just sell my product in someone else's booth. I was offered a free hotel. Like, I was offered everything, and I just said no because I can't do it. I need to rest. So I'm sorry I won't see you guys. So we got a great show for you today. We're gonna bring on a good friend of the show. We got a couple of great shows. We got this week. We got Matt Brown, and next week we got Cardiac Gramps. Next week we're gonna get a full report on the road to recovery for our good friend Gramps, because we want to make sure like we're all on the same page. What do we got to do to support one another, and what it's gonna look like for Gramps for this upcoming fishing season. So I'm excited to have him on the show, and I'm also excited for this week's guest. So let's give a big welcome. God, a lot of new members. I want to say thank you to all of them, like putting them on there. Before we bring Matt on, if this is your first time watching the show, let us know in the chat so we can welcome you. We love it that, see, I just got thrown for a loop. You know why? Because our guest today, Matt Brown, loves to say, "Dadgummit," and Caro just put in the chat, "Dadgummit," and I was just like, it threw me for a loop because I don't get to hear that all that often, and I'm always like, "Dadgummit," like I don't know that I can ever say that. I just said it, and it feels so weird. It doesn't feel like mine. It feels like somebody else's. Anyways, let's give a big show welcome to our good friend Matt Brown. What's up, Matt?
Hey guys.
What?
Can you hear me okay?
No, can't hear you at all.
Let's.
I've got my volume up all the way.
Let me make sure my mic is presenting.
Yeah.
Check.
Welcome, Brian Wright, 4180, first time watching. Bill Cusick, 4033, first time watching. Welcome. Okay, what do we got here, Matt?
Let's just use these. Is that better?
Yeah, I hear you now. Just great. All right, Matt. So, how you
Guess
doing?
my mic decided not to work. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I'm doing good.
How you feeling?
Other than
surgery.
Yes, I did. So I got to have a nerve ablation.
What is that?
So basically, it's a super fancy that we're going to stab you in some nerve roots on your back and burn off those spots. So I had one that's been pinched from the back surgeon that found it said, "How many airplanes have you jumped out of?" was his very first question. So apparently, I had a facet fracture that was pretty old. That's pretty common from jumping out of airplanes. So
wow. I'm going to do a quick sound check for everyone in the audience. How's Matt's sound? Is he on par with me, or is he super loud now? We're just checking, Matt. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. All right. Gramps says he's fine. You're fine.
Sweet.
Okay. Now I got people saying he's too loud. All right. We're going to just assume he's fine. Yeah. We're going to assume he's fine. Jeremy Hickman says he's fine. So does Jason Beck. Well, we got some good people on this show. We got some OGs. We got some people saying he's super loud. But anyway. All right. So how are you recovering from this surgery? Because, you know, you're a vet, and thank you very much for your service to this country. But how's the recovery?
So I don't know. Luckily, this one's pretty minor in the level of surgeries that I've had. You know, no rods, no screws, no bone stimulators, no anything fancy. So yeah, no, I'm moving pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy. First time I woke up in years and was like, feet hit the floor, my back didn't yell at me. So it was a good day. Okay,
now you just said something that piqued my interest. What exactly is a bone stimulator?
So sometimes after like you have a major, like a graft, or you have a fracture that's so bad that they want to like make sure that it grows together. They have this magnetic thing that they'll implant. It's called a bone growth stimulator. So
amazing.
But yeah.
That sounds so great.
Yeah, it's definitely not one that I'd recommend to anybody. You know what I mean? It's one of those where you're just like, yeah, let's find a different way to do this.
All right. Well, are you on any? Did they give any good drugs, or should I say,
So
things to help with your recovery?
so nothing really to help me with recovery other than some good ibuprofen. But pre-op, basically they doped me up so bad with Xanax, or whatever, Ativan or whatever that is.
Ativan's good.
Oh yeah. So basically all day yesterday, I don't remember. I remember walking into the doctor's office. I remember ow, 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 and I remember walking out of the doctor's office and laying down on the couch, and that was my day.
And did you say anything out of the ordinary when you were like all doped up?
All sorts of stuff. So, apparently got in trouble with my wife and told her that I was, I don't know, that I can't wait till I get better or whatever, something crazy. It was just all sorts of weirdness. Like
I believe it was. I can't wait till I get better so I can leave you.
Right, something like that. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, okay, whatever. And I was like, and she told me that this morning. And I was like, no way.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, my son, when he had surgery on his I don't know if it was deviated, it was something with his nose, deviated septum. I can't remember. And on the way out, he was like trying to hug the doctor and ask him for his phone number so that he could bake him a pie. And my son doesn't bake, but evidently he told the doctor he was going to bake him a pie. So it's pretty funny stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely not one. Been married 20 years, and I don't think I could ever find another woman that would put up with my crap. So yeah, so she's the one for me, and that was pretty out of character. It's funny.
Well, Matt, so I got some interesting mail today.
You did?
I did. I feel like I should share it. Let me see if I can find it. It's a really interesting piece, and I don't actually know how to. Okay, so I received this big long. All right, so everyone at home, I got this a lot of pages, and it is a notice of infringement on a patent from Pure Fishing today for the vaults. And their claim is the following key features, and I want everyone to pay attention to what I'm saying. The key features are a box with a top and a base, a latch that grabs onto the unit. Oh, sorry, a latch cover connected to the top or the base of the unit, and the latch is designed to close the box. And the second claim was a box with a top, base, latch, catch, and latch cover. And the latch device includes a display label element used to show what's inside the box, to which I responded, okay, I understand that my latch, right? My latch here has a spot for this, but every tackle box on the planet has a base, a top, a lid, and a latch designed to lock the box closed. And so I responded with, like, I don't understand. You just named every tackle box on the planet that has a label on it. I said, okay, I'm in violation for the label. But I don't understand, like, how am I able to then create a tackle box that I can bring to market without infringing on your intellectual property. Because I said I don't want to. Like, I was very apologetic, right? Like, that's not what we're trying to do. Like, I even told him, I said, I didn't design this. I just found a factory that was making them, and I had our logos put on it, and I make them affordably for everyone else. And so they told me that I had to stop selling them. I had to stop selling them. Well, hold on, guys. Plano is owned by Pure Fishing, just so we're clear. So the examples I said, well, what about Cast King, Evolution, Beyond Braid, Bass Mafia? They all have a top, a bottom, a latch that closes, and they refuse to comment on it. And so I was like, I'm struggling because I'm like, I immediately call the factory. I'm like, hey, can you guys make something that doesn't have these? And the factory said, well, no, every tackle box we make has a bottom, a top, and a latch. And so I don't know, like, it's so weird. And so here's what I said I was going to do. I've just decided that I'm not going to sell the vaults anymore. Done. They're all gone. Here's what I'm going to do. If I sell this on my store for $15, you ready? Here's what I'm going to do. You're actually making a donation to Monsterbass Cares in the amount of this, and 100% of it is going to go to Monsterbass Cares, and this is a free gift for your donation. So I am no longer selling the vaults. I'm literally going to give them to you as a free gift. So when you donate to Monsterbass Cares, you get a free tackle box. I have to get rid of them. And so why not put it all to a good cause? I want to be respectful of Pure Fishing. Look, there's no question. They have a patent on the fact that there's a place to label your baits on the handle. It's clearly stated. The rest of it, I don't know. I don't understand any of it. But it's mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing to me that, and again, I'm going to read it to you, Matt. A box with a top, base, a latch catch, and latch cover.
I mean, are they going to patent the air that goes in it as well?
Didn't I just describe every tackle box on the planet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Like, and so the guy, he says to me,
is he sending it to Flambeau too? Because I think
don't
Flambeau
know.
had
Like,
one.
and that's the thing. I was just like, can you help me? Like, I'm a small business. I'm not trying to I'm not selling millions of these things, right? Like, I'm not selling them in a single retail location. I'm just selling them to the community. I'm trying to do so at an affordable price because I think tackle storage is ridiculous. And if I can make
$40-$50 for those things, it's ridiculous.
Right, I'm selling for $15. That's probably why they're mad. It's probably why they're mad. But what I don't get, again, is no, Jordan Sutton, don't be upset. We're going to keep promoting them. And we're going to keep promoting them and being like, these are free gifts. These are great tackle boxes. These are great, great tackle boxes. These are amazing tackle boxes, and you get them for free, and you get them just by helping out veterans. It's even better than before. Okay, so these cost me a little bit of money, but who cares? Who cares? If we can do good by the mistake that I made, who cares? Right? Like, look, you donate whatever these are, $15. You donate $15 to a really good cause, and I'm going to give you one of these for free. That's just how we're going to do it. I'm not going to make any money. I'm going to give them away as free gifts to people. I've got, someone's asking, how many do we have? First of all, I want to say
10,000.
First of all, hello, Ralph. Do I have 10,000? No, I didn't buy that many. How many do we have? We got a 3600, a 3700. We got a spinnerbait box, a bladed jig box, and a crankbait jerkbait box. And I got to get rid of them. And so I'm gonna just give them away. You donate money, they go to a good cause, and you get a free gift. I mean, what else can I do? If Plano's going to be upset because I got a box with a top and a base and a latch, okay. But I just don't understand how you. I'll give you another good example. You ready for this? I gotta go single screen for a second. You guys see these bags, right? I'm not the only one with them. Biz Baits has them. 6 Cents has them. I can go down the list of brands that have them. And do you know who got sued for having this bag? Biz Baits. Biz Baits got a message from a legal letter from 6 Cents saying that they have a patent on a bait bag that's got made from this type of material. It's got polyester around the thing, a zipper and a zipper pull, and a logo on the front. I can't make this up. Guys, I can't make this up. And he texts me, and Brian from Biz Baits texts me. He's like, Rick, what do you think I should do? I'm like, here's what I did. You guys will get a kick out of this. It came, and I was like, and first of all, I was dumbfounded. I was like, why are big companies going after little ones? It's like, we're talking about a bag. We're talking about a bag. How can you patent this bag? And so here's what I did. The lawyer sent me the letter, and I called him, and I asked him a question. And then I hung up. And the next day I asked him a question and hung up. I would literally send him an email and ask him questions over and over and over. And I just kept ringing up the bill. I just kept, because I know the lawyer's charged by the call, by the minute. And all I would do was ask question after question after question after question. I was like, I'm just going to keep asking questions. Because at the end of the day, this is a giant Ziploc bag with my logo on it.
Right.
And mine's a little different than theirs. Theirs has a place to write the baits on it. Mine doesn't. Mine's made out of one material. Theirs is made out of a different. They have this type of zipper. I have that type of zipper. They have this type of seam. I have that type of seam. And I'm not going to play this game. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
So that kind of goes to I don't know. We were kind of chatting a little bit, and I was kind of in my gripe mode earlier. It's something in the air right now in this industry, and it's not that it's like it's really struggling to adapt to everything that's changing around it. And so instead of hunting good projects and just staying on the edge of innovation, they're now fighting the little stuff, and everywhere they can try to pick a fight, which is it's all over. It's people that I've called friends for years in this industry, and they're like, I don't even know who you are anymore. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. It's just one of those where you're just this is shocking how a few things change in an environment, and the whole industry just kind of gets all sideways.
What's next? Strike King's gonna patent the sexy shad pattern. I'm surprised that they haven't.
Or they're gonna do something stupid where they're gonna be like, it's so generic on their patent, and somehow it's granted. And you're like, you just literally eliminated every bit of competition in the entire market. You granted a trust, and I thought that was, I thought we had 1880s. There was the whole antitrust laws thing going on. I mean, come on, where are we at now?
Yeah, So here's what I did. Again, look, at the end of the day, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Like, at the end of the day, I'm going to comply because, again, I don't want to cause any trouble, but I'm going to turn a lemon into lemonade. I put, just for people are asking about the vaults, here's the collection page. You can go there. I put a note on every page that you buy one of these. We're going to donate it to Monsterbass Cares, and you get them. I'll come up with some code. You'll still be able to buy these things until they sell out. I'm going to go work on another one and figure out what to do because I don't really have a clue. I don't. Like, I don't know how to make a tackle box. A 3700. They're all exactly the same.
What if we did it outside the box?
What do you mean?
I don't know. So, and I don't want to go immediately jump to grab something else, but like,
holy crap.
Holy cow.
I want to say thank you. I wish you had just scanned the QR code because YouTube's going to take half of that. But if you scan the QR code on the screen, you get it for free. However, thank you. Thank you, Mike Dove. We're going to do some good stuff with that. We do things like for Kaplan Chap and all the stuff he's doing because, look, you guys go and sacrifice your lives. Your families make sacrifices so that I can sit here and act like an idiot. And I'm truly grateful for it. But too many service men and women take their lives, and it's unfortunate that this country still allows that to happen. And we need to find ways to create programs to support them. And if I can help in my little way, I want to go do that. So thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, back to the bait storage.
Yeah.
I mean, some way that I can pile them in there and not get all my hooks hung up. I don't care if I'm hanging them on something. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Maybe think outside of them.
You mean have something where the hooks go into something?
Yeah, like where you put it inside of something where I can throw them all in a bag, a big bag, and just have 60 crankbaits in my bag.
Yeah, but then you're coming up with a solution. Then you're coming up with a solution. Like, look, I'm not knocking Evolution Outdoors. This is just my personal opinion. Like, they came out with their spinnerbait one, and it's a bunch of Ziploc bags, and they're telling me that there's rust inhibitor built into the Ziploc bags. Like, look, you put anything that's moist into a Ziploc bag of any kind, and you take a little bit of the rust inhibitor and put it in there, and I promise you, it's still going to rust. I've done the test, and to have to flip through my stuff and find great. I'm sure it works well. I'm sure it does what they say it will. It's not the solution for me because over time, the little holes. We all collected baseball cards. Gramps was collecting baseball cards. Back in the day, you flip them, and then the little things tear, and then they're no good, and you got to buy more. Like, look, here it is. Here it is, the Evil Empire. How do you even open this thing? Oh.
You have to, yeah. It's a two-handed option.
No, I'm trying to open it like this, and I forgot that you got to go like that.
Yeah, it's the opposite direction. Like, your lid doesn't even close the same engineering.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a code right now. I made something available for pro staff, so it can't be as good as pro staff, or else then I get in trouble. I'm going to make a discount code. I'm going to let everyone save like again, the problem with creating the discount code is I'm just lowering the amount that we're going to donate, but I'm going to create a 30% discount code right now called Vault 30, and it's going to take 30% off the vaults. But I don't care. I'm so like, part of me is really mad, and part of me is like, look, they went through the hard work of getting a patent. It's not easy, and so I'm gonna honor that. And so Vault 30 is the code, and you can buy whatever vaults you want at 30% off. So Vault 30. Oh, here, I'll do it right now. And now we're going to talk about fishing.
Okay.
Vault 30 saves you 30% on any vault order. I can't, it's not an order. And any donation you make on a Monsterbass vault page. It's a donation. And I'm going to donate 100% of it. I'm going to make it all for good. Anyway, yay.
I mean, literally, that's like putting a patent on a, I don't know. That's so generic. I can't believe that it was graded on that vague of an opinion. But that's just me. Like, there's a patent up here on the screen behind me.
Yeah.
That's what my wife's great grandpa had to send in to get his patent on the Zebco 33 fishing reel. That's not the 33. That's the whatever the little under one is. But still, there were several of them. But it's like that level of detail. There's engineering drawings, specific how the gear ratio works, how every single aspect of it works, broken down into figures. That's a patent. Saying that you put a box in a lid and it closes and attaches, that's like saying, you know what I mean? Like, are they going to yell at Uline selling at Walmart for doing the same thing?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Sorry. That's still baffling in my opinion.
I look, I'm not a lawyer. And I'm very respectful of the fact that I'm grateful that Pure Fishing sent this, because, you know, I'm infringing on their patent, and I'm going to comply with 100% of what they asked for.
That's what you're good at. You are very good at that. You can appease very well. I get grouchy and fight back.
What can I do? I can't do anything about it.
I know.
I might personally think it's the dumbest thing on the planet. But I'm going to ask you, I'm going to ask the Monsterbass community, how can I make a 3,700 tackle tray that doesn't have a box
top or bottom,
a box with a top, a base, a latch catch, and a latch cover? I mean, I don't even understand. All right, so I'm looking to you, the Monsterbass community. Yeah, you could do the double latch. You're not wrong. But they don't. I mean, nobody wants the double latch. You could put them on the sides, but then the top. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know how companies like Cast King get away with it. It's the same thing.
Oh, for sure.
It's literally
identical.
The same exact box. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's baffling. That's like, I don't know how are there 30,000 different fishing line companies if that's how vague of a patent we're going to do.
Okay. Enough of that.
But yeah, sorry. We'll move on. Back to the reason we're actually going to talk today.
Yeah, Matt, what, we've been talking a lot with you guys about, there's been a lot of requests to have a Monsterbass fishing tournament. And before I go into it, Gramps. Yeah, we were selling enough for it to matter. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Pretty good gravy train.
Yeah. What I'm waiting for next is for someone to sue me for making neoprene rod covers. Which, by the way, they will be in any day now. All the new ones. So, yeah.
Oh, these behind me?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Someone's gonna sue me for neoprene rod covers.
I can't get up very well. Yeah, these super awesome ones. I love these things. I carry them on all of them now.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Wow, hold on. Yeah, Live Fishing. Every brand has them. I might just have to call all these brands and be like, how do you do it? Because I just got sued. Or, sorry, I didn't get sued. I got a cease and desist. Very different. And again, I want to be very respectful of Pure Fishing. They put in the time, the effort, the money to develop a product. They have every right to develop a patent. I just don't understand how I'm capable of making another product without infringing. God, everyone's got questions. Yeah, the new stuff's the new neoprene rod covers will be here any day. The Lunker Stick Pros will be here any day.
I was gonna say they should be about hitting port now, so they should be a few weeks from hitting the warehouse.
It just depends how long stuff gets stuck in customs. Everything nowadays is being like checked
Inspected
a little bit more and more. And like, look, at the end of the day,
I get it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, for what's going on around us, I'm happy that we're taking eyeballs on containers a little more. So I will applaud DHS, even though they're not getting their checks today.
All right, Matt. So we've been talking about this tournament. You know, everyone in the chat, like everyone in the Monster Bass community has been like, let's have a Monster Bass tournament. What can you tell us about that?
So I have started a few things on it. The biggest part is I've reached out to Fishing Chaos, and we've developed at least the platform that we're going to be using right now. So what we'll be doing with all of that is it'll give us an opportunity to log in. It'll have a way for us to track everything. It'll also have in messaging functions, which I thought was pretty cool, to where we can send you guys updates in the community, kind of, and build that group function that we were looking for, and kind of bragging rights as well. The biggest thing is I was trying to figure out, and this will kind of play the biggest part of how grandiose we get is how much we charge for an entry fee. So like I want to keep it around $20-25. Make it like going to play, a pickup game of cards with your buddy for right now. And make it to where it's just something to where we can go out and have a good time, enjoy some fishing,
cool,
and build some bragging rights. Build some bragging rights.
But yeah, but we're gonna have some prizes, right? It's not just about bragging rights, because I don't want to have to just sit here and talk trash because I won.
Oh, absolutely. So me and you have talked a couple times now, actually, about prizes and how we develop those things. I mean, in all honesty, it's like big picture. I mean, my dream would be to, somehow make it to where we do the top 10 get together and we do a fish off somehow or whatever. But but I don't know. We can sit here and kind of dream on that for a second on what we would want. But I'm thinking we'll do a split pot. Fishing Chaos takes a small portion. I think it's like $5 or something. If we do $20, it may be just a touch less than that. But and then just basically do either an 80 or 90% payback, so that way we can hold back something maybe for a bigger pot later on in the year.
So maybe what we do is we have is there an opportunity to have a free tournament as well, so that if you're a Monsterbass subscriber, we could just make that automatic?
I'm sure there is. We could have that as well. I think that would be. So I know that they can do a function where they check the subscriber list, and I don't know if
Okay.
how exactly all that necessarily works. Kind of hit me with the question that I didn't have an answer for.
Okay.
But yeah, no, there's a whole big aspect of what we can do, and most of the platform is kind of based on us being able to build that community and being able to have something that's not going to look like dual threat. Basically, was my whole goal. Something that we could put out there and maybe even expand upon and do something bigger with someday. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to keep it simple. I'd like to have a monthly tournament where there's a variety of prizes. I'd like to have one prize for the biggest fish, the monster bass. And then I'd like to have one tournament where it's free for the members.
Okay. I think that's pretty doable. So like, I was thinking, I don't know, maybe the free for the members part is the only thing that I'm trying to figure out how we would do if we didn't use a platform, because I think they're going to
we're going to use the platform, and we're going to ask them, look, even if you've got, here's the thing, for every 1,000 members you have, I bet we get 10 people to sign up.
Right.
I just don't. I just don't think we'll get that many. So they're not giving away that much for free. And we'll give them something in return, because I know that when people sign up on the Fishing Chaos platform, they give them all sorts of like discount codes and all this other stuff. We will give them discount codes or whatever they need so that they can give something to all their members as a thanks for letting us have a Monster Bass tournament that's going to have no more than I bet 100, if 10 people per 1,000. Yeah, I bet we only get we won't break 100 people.
That was kind of my expectation. In all honesty, I'm not thinking it's going to be something huge, and that's why I was like, think of it as if we keep it the opinion of we're doing a buddy game of we're all getting together and playing Texas Hold'em, but we're doing it through fishing over a time period.
Sure. So when is this going to start?
So we can start it as soon as April. It's the only thing that's going to be dependent on getting it all rolled out is how fast we can get the actual QR codes and get it live, which that should take a couple of days. So it's really just get it all connected and get it all ready to roll and launch it out so you guys can start signing up for it.
Okay. I can make a QR code while we're on the show.
Well, I made a QR code, like their link directly to our page on Fishing Chaos.
Great. How do we do it?
That's the only thing that I'm supposed to get a call back actually this week from their president to walk me through some of their stuff and get everything going.
Okay. And so what are we going to do? Like, cause it's interesting because last week we had on a guest who runs the largest online fishing tournament in the U.S.
And it's no entry fees.
Right. And here's what he said. I'm like, doesn't the guy in he doesn't have regions? And I'm like, doesn't the guy in California win every time? And he's like, no. I said, doesn't the guy in Texas win? And he's like, no. I'm like, what about the guy in Florida? And he's like, nope. He's like, you would think that, but it doesn't happen. I still find that so weird and hard to believe. But I guess if we're not talking about weight and we're just talking about length, maybe it's possible.
And the big thing is you got to remember too, the way he sets up his tournament is, so if you come in there and you catch 19, 20, 21 or your first three, you got to catch a 22 and a 23. And that 23, I don't care where you are in the country, or you know what I mean. Once you start getting a plus 22 plus inch fish, you're dealing with a well above average fish. I mean, except for maybe Fork and a couple of Texas lakes, and really not even the Florida fisheries are putting out that many long fish anymore. So I don't know. It's that format definitely is an equalizer
Well, I
because
don't
the
want to do
guy.
that format. It's too difficult. I want to have just a regular tournament in the month of March, and you're the biggest, your biggest fish wins, or your best five, or something
So I
simple
want
that
to do,
everybody already
yeah,
knows. I don't want to do anything weird. I want everyone to be like, oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I want to keep it simple. I still
five.
think
So the
regions
rules
make. I
are,
still think regions make the most sense. And even if you just had 3 regions, like we don't have to have 10 regions. If people don't like it, they don't have to be a part of it. But like you do like California, Florida, Texas in one region, split the rest of the country into 2 or something. I don't really care.
so right now I have it almost exactly divided just like that. So I have a big 3 division, and then a north south. Basically,
Just draw some line across the country.
yeah, I just basically went north of Oklahoma, just because that's my line, and everything north of Oklahoma was the northern division. Everything south was the southern, and then you had Florida, Texas, and California in their own division.
Yeah.
It's going to be a standard 5 fish, and then I was going to set it up to where we do a side pot for big bass.
I love it.
So each region will have one big bass winner and one 5 fish winner if it's not the same person.
All right, so I want to ask everyone in the chat. We got 100 or so people on the live. We got 12 likes, and why don't we just like agree that we're gonna pick some regions, 5 fish, one big side pot for the biggest fish, and maybe like what Gramps just said, just use the KBF regions because it's already done and everyone already gets it. I don't know if it makes it more complicated for you, but like. It's not about the weight of the fish because, I don't want to get
Yeah,
into, some of the
there's no such
stuff.
thing as a zeroed scale or anything like that. Yeah,
Right.
pulling on it. Yeah.
So let's do it. So does anyone in the chat think this is a good way to go? Because, I mean, why not?
I see a few
We
people
can say
popping
that
in.
it's public water only, but we're never going to know. We're never going to know. And cheaters are always going to cheat. And again, if we can have one that's specific for our subscribers and one that's just open, because I'd love to have, and you can be in both. Don't get me wrong. You can be in both tournaments because your little card will have like spots for different identifiers. I would love to be able to do that and give like an added opportunity for subscribers to be able to like jump in.
Yeah, I love that idea. I think, and they have a way that they can kind of cross check with us and pull that, so that way we wouldn't have to verify anything. Yeah, so let's. I don't know. We can totally. I think we could probably get that live and get something out. Really, probably by next month's box, so that we could. I don't know. Have it rocking and rolling.
We need it done by March 15th. I need all the details because I got to go to print and put something in the box.
Okay, so March 15th is our deadline. Yeah, I mean, I think we can totally have that done and have you guys signed up and ready to go either April 1 or May 1 for this.
April 1. Now,
April
Matt,
1.
Who's going to do all the judging?
So there's a couple options. If it's just like we get 100 people, I will exclude myself entirely and I will judge the link measurements and go through 100% of them. If we start getting into, we have 5,000 entries or something like that, there is a third party that can verify everything for us.
Has anyone have you ever looked at Fish Donkey? I never heard of it, but someone said it's free to host. You're free to host your tournament.
Fish donkey. Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
Yeah.
I looked at so I talked to Tourney X. I talked to a few of them, and really, in all honesty, the one that kind of fit our community style, where we could communicate back and forth and have kind of the way that we like to hang out with each other work was the Fish Chaos platform.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't really care. Like I told you before, I don't care what platform we use. I like Dwayne Wally from Tourney X. He's a good, solid dude. I don't know the guys at Fish Chaos. I'm sure they're good, solid dudes. I don't know the guys at Fish Donkey. I'm sure they're good, solid dudes. I just want you to get it done. Tell me what we need to do. If you got a question, I'll answer the question. And let's put up some stuff, put up some prizes. I probably got some vaults laying around that I can donate to the cause. And we'll go from there.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think the biggest thing is figuring out a cool little prize list and something to offer, and then everything based off after that is based on entry.
Yeah, we did this a while back, and I had someone on my staff that was supposed to do all the reviews, or we hired somebody. I don't remember. And it just turned into a mess. I just don't want it to be a mess because I don't want to be involved. I'll fish it, but I can't add more to my plate because I just don't have the bandwidth, and I'll do a horrible job. So
it's too easy. I think the biggest thing for me that I'll need help with is knowing what I can offer, basically.
Again, we got money, right? So if you're charging $25 and they're taking $5, there's 20. I don't want to profit from this. I don't want any money. It's insignificant, the amount of money that I would be getting.
Oh yeah. No, this would not be an any holdback other than just whatever fee for the tournament.
Okay.
Host.
Amazing. Okay.
So I mean, if we get enough people, then we can, I don't know, maybe it's a kayak, maybe it's something.
Listen, I'll work with. We just had Yak Attack on. They will gladly participate in this. I will. If anyone here is got a good connection or a relationship with another brand that wants to come on board and help give us some prizes, I'm down for that. I just want it to be fair. I want it to be equitable, and I want it to be fun, and I want to be able to promote it and have people on board that want to get in on the action.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing is it's definitely my goal is to make it just fun. Fair comes with the whole, we're not here to make money on this. Nobody is. We're just here to have a good time and kind of enjoy fishing and make it at least something to engage us in, something exciting to kind of compete for. Add a little competition to it.
Okay. Yeah. If J-Boy, if you want to talk to Cast King and Toad Thumper, I'm sure Matt could talk to Jose. You know what, Matt? You could do me a favor. Speaking of the tackle boxes, you could ask Jose
what his letter looked like.
If he got a letter and how they're getting around not infringing on a patent when literally I think my box is exactly the same as the Cast King box with the exception of the little name tag on it.
I want to say that's I think that's exactly right. Well, actually, I think they even have. It's just not white. It's just like they have a little slot that's soft or like smooth plastic, but it's not white. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. So I wouldn't even put it on there. You know what? Maybe it comes with some labels. So, but let's ask them.
I will have that conversation with them. We've been needing to chat anyway because I haven't got to talk to him in a while since he became super duper boss man. And then he also took over a veteran. He's the chairman or something of the board of some veteran organization now too. So that boy is running crazy.
Yeah,
all
for
the time.
sure, for sure. All right, so if you're just tuning in, we started the show with I shared the lawsuit, or sorry, God, I'm using the wrong words. The letter that I received about the patent infringement. We're gonna walk back over to the table and see if the sun isn't
Cease and
shining on my
desist
face.
notice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still there, but whatever. We started out the show with the letter that I received, and we take it very seriously. We want to be respectful of the fact that we've infringed, and we're going to fully comply with it, but I still don't understand how to make a tackle box if I can't do it that way. And we talked about a few products that are coming in, and we talked about the fishing tournament. So if you just got here and it's your first time, let us know in the chat so we can say hello. Do we need to get any more information from the crowd, from the community, about the fishing tournament? Is there anything else you want insight in?
Really, just kind of, really, who's all excited about it? I want to know if somebody even wants to know if this is a good idea. Is this something you want to do? And really, if you had any ideas or any thoughts, I mean, most of you guys have my information, or at least my social media stuff. Shoot me a comment, shoot me a thought, because I'm gonna try to listen to you guys as much as I can and do whatever I can do to make this entertaining and drama free.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to welcome Grandma Surfing Wagoner. It's your first time. I love that. Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely.
No stripers don't count is the bass in the thing.
Yeah, so it's going to be largemouth, smallmouth, and spotted bass, and then
I'm gonna go over here and I'm
obviously
gonna
the
grab
hybrid
some
of
new
three.
baits and show you. Hold on.
Sweet. That's what I've been waiting on.
Okay. Not this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. And this one.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay, first things first, Matt. These are the new boxes.
Dude.
Yeah.
That is cool.
These are the new boxes. Oh, look. Don't forget. Where is it? Oh. So these are the new boxes that they're going to start coming. I'm going to go single screen so I have more space. So these are the new boxes. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to show you guys what I designed. QR code so you can find out everything that you're entitled to. And of course, I got my message supporting those who have served. Front and center for everybody, because I'm very grateful. And you might be asking yourself, what's happening with the bags? We're gonna start mixing it up a little bit. You're gonna probably receive your stuff in a box, and the bag is just gonna come in the box. And it's just what I realized is that when I put it and send it in the bag, people don't really appreciate it as much. And so if it comes in a nice box and you still get a bag in there with all your stuff, I think it's going to present itself a little nicer. So these just landed in the great state of Washington, and they're shipping to me soon. And I think they're going to look dope.
I'm excited.
And, I'm hoping you guys like them. So now let's get into the good stuff, Matt. Let's get into the good stuff. First things first. These are the new buzz saws. Let me pull one out here. What color blade do you want me to show you? Gold, silver, or black?
I'm a gold blade fan. It's my favorite.
Gold.
Unless I'm fishing night, then I got to have a black blade.
Okay, here's a gold one. Let me open it up and show you guys. So these, I just received the samples. This is the brand new. This is the brand new buzzsaw. This is
It's got the clacker on it.
So first things first. Okay, we got a super sharp mustad hook. We got wire tied skirts. Okay, we got wire tied skirts. The design of the head is kind of like, you know, I looked at all the designs and everything I read is about like making them like more like the hull of a boat. And so I made it like the hull of the boat, but I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. I put the weight on the side so you could see that it's 3/8 ounce or whatever it is. I put this knot keeper here. Whether you like it or not, you can take it off. I don't care. But yeah, we went with a really nice high quality blade. We did put some holes in it. But I want you to look at the hardware, because the hardware is not just your simple, like, I don't know if you can see it. But the hardware surrounding the blade is high end. And yeah, we went with a clacker. We went with a clacker because we want this to make a lot of commotion. And these will be coming to you guys soon. This is, I don't know if you can see this. This is the white version, and it's white, and it's got just a little bit of like flake and color in the skirt. Some people make them all white. Look, at the end of the day, I want it to be a little bit different, and so that's our version. It's gonna. I'll show you the other colors. There's one that I really, really like, and I think I called it cotton candy. I don't remember. You know, pink seems to be all the rage these days. And so let's see what we got here. Let me pull them out. They're coming in 8 colors. Oh, crap. So the first one, this is like a shad. I don't know if you can see it. Let me pull it out. It's
like a gizzard shad almost.
Like a shad color. You know, and there's a little bit of red on the bottom. That's a shad one. Let's see. We did that one. We did this one. We also have the one I just showed you, the white one. We got it in a silver because you know, people like silver. This one's sick. Look at this one. This one I call, cotton candy. It's super light. It's got white. It's got like a light colored pink in it. I'm hoping that that's showing up for you guys.
That'll be awesome.
Let me see. What else we got? We got that. We got, oh, look, I like this one. I like this one. This is the black one. I'm going to pull it out and show you because I think it's so cool. Oh, something else I didn't show you. On the blades, all the blades say Monsterbass on them. And you can see like it's like a bluish black. It's not just black. It's got this 6 skirt. Love this one. Let's see what else we got. So yeah, so the details that I put into this were, you know, I wanted to make sure that the skirt was wire tied. I wanted to make sure that the blade said Monsterbass. I wanted the weight, because I always think that it's important to put the weight on stuff. So the weight is on the bottom of the hull, so to speak. What else we got? We got, you know, your white and chartreuse in both silver and gold, because you got to have those. And then we got that one. And then we got a black and blue with gold. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty good. So those are the buzz saws. I'm so excited for you guys to get those because I think they're pretty good. I did notice one thing that I would do differently the next version of it. So when these are gone, I'm going to make one small change. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I think it's something that will be well received. So there's the buzzsaws. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go next? Little bangers, the ambush, the super freaks.
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about a super freak,
Yeah, let me find it. Well, the super freaks are in the garage. I'd have to go get them. I was taking pictures of them today.
I can guarantee you that nobody can say we copied anything on these because I'm looking at one that I printed.
Let's see. All right, here's another one that I think is pretty dope. This is the Mad Max. It comes in chrome, matte blue chartreuse. It comes in this. It comes in a bluegill, sexy cracks, bone chrome. That's.
Oh yeah.
And so some of the changes, like they all have the lines on the body, which we know emits some vibrations that they'll pick up on. I think this is a sick one. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's see. That I think this one's dope, especially like if you're fishing at night. I could show you the chrome. You know, the chrome, what I did was I put a small, here, I'll show you guys. Let me see if I can show you the chrome. Okay, so the chrome one, there's two that I really like. I mean, there's a lot that I like. This is the chrome, and you can see there's just a little bit of the like a magnetic, like chartreuse color on there. It's super reflective, and I put a tiny, you can't see it. There's a tiny splash of chartreuse in the bottom that kind of makes it reflective.
I love
it.
And
I think that's sick. There's a sexy shad color. That for the life of me, I look at it and I'm like, my God, this is so sick. Did I drop it? No. I'm breaking all my plastic bags. I need these to look good because it's going out to the tackle warehouse tomorrow. Let's see this one. I mean, there's also for T-Rex, there's a Cylon color, but I want you to look at this one. I didn't get permission for the sexy shad color. But look at this. This is a what version is this? This is like a sexy chrome color.
Oh, I love that.
See how it shines, like, and you can see like there's just a touch of purple on the front, but you can see like, I mean, look at that.
I mean, that could be a gill. That could be
good,
that's
right?
so awesome.
Okay, enough of the Mad Max poppers. Because
we all know you make those good.
Right. I'm going to drop these to pro staff. I'm going to drop some of them next week. And I'm not sure which one's going next week, but we did the little bangers. I don't need to show you the little bangers. I will show you this. Which one should I show you? I'm going to show you this is the first time anyone's seen this one. This is the new, our new jerk bait.
Oh, I'm excited about that one.
Okay, so this is a matte blue chartreuse. You can see the ball moving around. It's got a magnetic weight transfer system. You can cast this thing with pinpoint accuracy. You can cast it a country mile, and you can see the way that it shapes between the colors. Here's the lip. This thing, I'm really excited about this one.
Is it suspending or floating or?
It's suspending. All the jerk baits that we're making are suspending. I'll show you one other color that Mike Dove, since he's on here and he hasn't seen these, and he's like, he's gonna call me. He's like, dude, I need you to send this shit to me now. Send this stuff to me now. Yeah, and also these are all part of the new tournament series. So we made changes to all the bodies. So the Mad Max that you previously had, it will not exactly look like the Mad Max that we had before. This is like a black back Cylon.
Oh, that's a Cali money right there. What are those fish like up in Clear Lake? What are they called? They have like a kind
They're
of a
called
shad looking.
giants.
Well, yeah, but I mean the bait they eat. It's not a shad. It's like a different one.
I don't know.
Somebody's got to know in the chat. There's
Like
too many of them.
It's kind of like our version of a silver shiner, but
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called though.
yeah. So this is available in bone, matte blue chartreuse.
I'm excited about those.
We got a table. We have I don't know if we have a table rock version. So it's that has more of the purple on the top and the green. We got a matte shad. We got a threadfin shad. We got perch, and we have a gizzard shad. So those are the ambush. Those are the brand new ambush 110s.
A hitch. Somebody just posted in the chat. It's called a hitch.
Okay. Now I could go get the Super Freaks. They're in the garage. It'll take me 2 seconds, and I'll put you back on screen, and you can talk with them while I'm back.
Well, I mean, I can kind of show them one. I mean, I don't know. We can talk about how many times I threw this.
You talk. I'm going to get them.
This is one of those. So I've got a couple of them. I'm so excited about these because. So the big deal is a lot of these you have to get a really big body to be able to get the action right. And so these are just a seeker body, but I worked the lip bill angle pretty heavily to be able to actually create the action that we want. And the cool thing about them is these will run pretty normal through the water, but then every once in a while you'll have a real wide kick. It'll kick out and then it'll come back. So it really mimics like a bait fish, noticing that there's a predator behind it. So it'll run normal, and then it's really going to run nose down like it's hunting. So this is probably one of the best, clear water, throwing it over the top of like a bedded bass type bait, because it's literally going to run 4 or 5 feet over the top of its head like it's going to run down and try to steal an egg. And then it's going to wobble out, kick out like it saw the bass, and then take off running again. It's so cool how it acts.
All right, I'm going to show you this map. Okay. I want to say thank you to Ty Miner Y8U. Thank you. Here's one of the new. I feel like we've upped our game a lot in terms of the paint schemes and the number of times we're touching it, and this is one of the new ones on the Super Freak, and again we got. I mean, even look, like right down to the backside, like you've got the splash of one color at the top and this tiny, tiny touch of chartreuse on the back, just giving it something more for them just to see and pick up, depending on the depth. But this thing is I think it's pretty solid, and I'm really.
And that 4 to 6 foot that it's running, they're really going to be able to pick up that chartreuse flat, because that's just going to be so bright.
Yeah, it's got mustad, short shank, triple grips. It's got a magnetic weight transfer system. I'll show you one other color. Matt, what do you want to see? I can show you. That's pretty. I got a matte shad that I haven't shown.
That's the one I want to see for sure.
Let me show you this color.
I haven't seen how they came out yet.
Watch the way that this thing changes color. And
dude,
You can see it's got the pink and the purple hue going down the center, like depending on where it shines. Like you can see it in that way.
That's such shad spawn juice right there. It's not even funny. That looks just like a shad coming up. Right there at June, July when they start kind of getting their colors in and they're coming to spawn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's doing it justice because the lights are so bright, but it's like, yeah, you can start to see like the pink and the purple and the blue, and it all comes together.
It opalesces into those colors. That's really cool.
Yeah, and again, it's built off the Seeker 6 body, so but obviously the lip is going to change it's going to give it an erratic hunting action, with the tournament series, we went away from the red hook, so we'll keep those on the regular baits, but on all the tournament series, we just went away with it because I wanted this series to be totally different. I'm really proud of this one. Like this one took a lot of effort. Like, I mean, I don't know how many freaking times that they brought me samples and like sent me stuff, and I'm like, no. And all I would do is like literally like I would fish the Hybrid Hunter, I would fish the original Strike Pro version, and then I'd fish the whatever that 6th Sense one was, to just see like what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them. And I'll be honest, the one that I liked the best was the original Strike Pro version. And it's hard to find the OG versions of them, but I was able to get some from someone who's got a lot of these. And
see, it's funny because they're so much more dense than the one that they partnered with. Because it's like the ones that are out now are just they're so light that they just feel like thin.
Yeah, I can't put this back in.
Arguing with you.
I got to make this right. This one's going to. It's the only one I have. So sorry, Mike Dove, you can't have these. I only have one of each right now, and these are going to Tackle Warehouse. So there you have them. I mean, we got a couple different craws. We got the one that's red and goes to orange. This one's more of the red.
The candy craw.
Yeah, and then you got your matte shad version. Yeah, so those are dope. I'm really excited about those. What else did I show you? So I saw those. I saw the underspins today, the new Raider, and I saw the jointed swim bait. Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oklahoma allergies.
Yeah. So we are definitely going. What size treble is on these? God, I don't know.
I want to say
4.
They might be a 3.
No, I'm pretty sure one of the things I think that 6th Sense does is they put on a little bit bigger hooks than normal people.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And I've tried and I've adopted that. So, yeah, there you have it. Someone wants the little bangers.
Are they 2s?
No, I don't.
No, they're not that big.
I don't. Someone wants the little bangers. Yeah, I can show you the little bangers. I mean, here they are.
Those are excited. Those are fun. I'm honestly, what was it grand that you still owe me a couple bucks for? Because you're like, I bet you can't catch a fish on one of those before.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yep, I think it was one of those.
All right, I'm going to show you the Mike Dove special. So if Mike's still watching, this is his color. I'm going back to single screen. All right, so this is Mike's color. Oh, and by the way, Mike, the new lipless crankbaits, the ones that we talked about with the rotating hook hangers, they're being shipped to me. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a Ghost Tequila Sunrise. Probably not doing it justice, but
it still looks good.
Yeah, it's super pretty, and I don't know if you can see the orange on the bottom, but yeah, it's pretty dope. We're only going to have these in limited supply. So I announced these to pro staff, and I think they're getting announced to the general public tomorrow. I don't know. These will all be on the website, and you'll be able to pick these up as soon as I announce them. I will make sure everyone's aware of it. And yeah, I think I need this one as a keychain. So I can go into more of the little bangers, but like, I mean, if I do, I'd have to pull out the chartreuse black back, because that's a Gramps color. It just feels like a Gramps color. We've already shown that color. Here, I'll show you one last color in the square banger. You can tell me what you think. And if you don't like it, too freaking bad. Too freaking bad. Let's see. I need to get a pro staff memo out too. Here's another one. So you can see, I mean, you got your blues, you got a little purple around the eye, you got your splash of orange, you got a little splash of chartreuse on the bottom. It's kind of, a little touch of a different color here. It's very bluegilly like.
I love it. That's gonna be a fish catching machine right there.
For you guys, probably not for me though.
You gotta throw it enough. That's the thing. You just gotta keep throwing it.
I don't have time.
I know.
I don't have time. I need to.
Well, and you gotta throw it outside of your swimming pool. It's hard to catch fish in your swimming pool.
Fair enough. Fair enough, guys. Fair enough. So those are the little bangers. So I think we've shown you now 5 or 6. I don't know how many new baits. Quite a few. They're all coming. You're all going to get them at some point. You're all going to get one. I don't know what color. I don't know. And, if you like them, you can buy more. So there you have it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. You know what else I'm excited for, Matt?
What's that?
Next week we got Gramps.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he's doing better?
I'm going to leave that to him to tell us how he's feeling, but I'm going to guess that since he's on the show, he's feeling a little bit better. Oh, yeah. You're not on the screen. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, I mean, I'd talk to you all the time like this anyway.
Look at Mike Duff. He's like, you got to come up to Minnesota. The little banger crushes it. 50 fish a day on the banger.
Oh, yeah. Up there, what is that? Lake of the Woods?
Dude, I don't know. It's the land of 1,000 lakes. What do I know?
Yeah. Down there by...
Yeah. Rich Durbin, thank you. Welcome. So, yeah, I will... we're going to put these out the door. I'm going to make them available. I got to put together the schedule. It's not going to happen all at once. In fact, most of these I don't actually even have in stock. Like the Super Freaks, these are the only ones that I have. And I'm sending them to Tackle Warehouse. The little bangers are available. I will make the rest available as soon as they come in. I'm excited. And yeah. So. Oh, bluegill, some red on the bottom to imitate red breast. They would get hammered. Well, thank God they have a little bit of red. So, what else?
Well,
what?
I don't know. I mean, like, I think we're doing we've got a ton of stuff going on this year. It feels like we're kind of in this stall before the storm, almost trying to catch up still doing boat hunting my end and doing all that fun stuff, trying to just get back out on the water myself. So I don't know. We're running around like crazy.
Yeah. Look, if anyone's got a hookup, I'm going to clean my camera. If anyone's got a hookup for a boat that wants to sell me one at like their cost, and we'll wrap it and we'll rep it and we'll shout them out, tell me, because Matt needs a boat. We got to find him one.
This has been more of a journey than I expected. I thought finding a boat would be a little easier than this last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're hunting, and so
yeah, I'm
hopefully
excited
we'll be
about
back.
these new boxes. They sure do look good.
Dude, I can't wait to have one on my boat.
So
we'll have to have that be the first picture I have when I get my new boat. Is
all right.
Have that box on there.
Yeah, good stuff. Love it. Last question for everyone in the chat. Before we do things like golden tickets, I've been toying with the idea. You know, the packaging, just so you know, I screwed up again. We're using recycled plastic to make these. Now, I could try and make this out of like recycled plastic found in the sea, and I could try and make this out of paper. And either way, right, I'm still polluting, right? Like, I'm thinking about the guidebook. And I put it out there to the community. I said, would you guys be cool if instead of the guidebook, there was a card inside with a big QR code, and it took you to the guidebook, and here's the library of all the guidebooks. You can look at past months. You can look at every single one that's ever been made, and you have it on your phone, and you can just thumb through it. Would you guys be okay with that? Or would you guys be pissed at me that we got rid of the printed guidebook? I'm curious to know what you guys think, because like I'd love to send it as a PDF. I just think that it would be I think more people just consume data, consume info on their phone, and they can review it at any time. And if someone's really new and they want to take it and look at it on the water, they're not bringing a printed piece. So
right.
I'd love to know. So here's what I might do. Can I do a poll or something? I can't do a poll. No, because I'm in StreamYard. They don't do polls. Oh well. I'd love to know. PDF or paper? Give me your vote. PDF or paper? Let's see right now. Let's see. I'd love to know, because it would be super, super helpful. Like if we could do that. Paper.
I'm gonna sneak off camera real quick. I'm gonna go do an Oklahoma sneeze again, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Goodbye. Let's see. How about a whole app? Yeah, maybe. How about an app? Kind of like maybe. Maybe. So, I mean, it seems to me like the overwhelming, like there's a few people that want paper. Carol wants paper, but she won't say it. Well, Grandma Surfer Wagoner, you can still read it in the bathroom on your phone. Don't tell me you don't bring your phone to the bathroom. I know you do. I know you do. I'm going to guess that almost everybody brings their phone to the bathroom. Like, because what are you going to do? I swear I tried this before, and too many people said to bring it back. Did I do that before? Did I get rid of the guidebook and go PDF and people freaked out? I don't know. Yeah, put the QR code on the back of the gold. No, I would make a special card just for it. Like I'd want it to be on top. This is your box. Blah 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 blah. Well, Carol, maybe you should start. Carol says not everyone brings the phone to the bathroom. I did this a couple years ago. Did I really? What if hypothetically, what if I got rid of the guidebook and I could put in things like magnets and like, you know, the floating keychains and you know, koozies and all sorts of like other stuff that like I could spend the money on to give to you guys as like cool little things. Like, I mean, we could probably look, it's not about, I mean, there, on one hand, you're saving money. On another hand, I'm thinking about the planet. And like, maybe I could just give you guys other stuff that you guys would use. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to try it, and I'm going to start buying some weird little tchotchkes and beer koozies and keychains. And what else should I put in there? Because someone else was like,
Monsterbass hat hooks.
Hat?
Remember that whole like from 2000, the whole Bass Pro thing when we were kids?
Yeah. All right.
I'm teasing.
All right. All right. Well, listen, we've had a great show, and I want to be respectful of your time. I know you're a little, you know, you're recovering from your surgery. We'll figure it all out. And we'll go from there. So I want to say thank you to everyone that tuned in. Now's your time with your good night, Brian Rand. Now's the time with your golden tickets. If you've got an individually numbered golden ticket, give me the numbers. More stickers. Don't I already put 3 or 2 or? I mean, I could easily put more stickers. I got to design them. But all right. You know the routine. Give me your individually numbered golden ticket. At this point, we're probably 49,000 and above. If because we put some prefixes in front of it. But if I call your number, email me at rick@monsterbass.com. You're gonna help me clean out the garage because I'm moving, and that means we got to get rid of a lot of stuff. So if you need anything, come over to my house. Actually, I shouldn't say that because someone will show up. Someone will show up at my house.
I bite.
T-Rex will show up. He'll show up at like 6 in the morning. He'll show up at like 6 in the morning. We're giving away some vaults. That's what we're doing today, folks. If I call your number, you're gonna get a vault for sure. You're going to get a vault for sure. Don't forget, use code VAULT30. It'll save you 30% on a vault. And again, you're donating money to Monster Bass Cares. And in return, I'm going to give you a free vault. So, let's see those numbers. Nelly Jelly Belly, Texas Country Boy, Cast and Nasties. How are you, sir? Fishing with T-Rex has offered to come and actually move my stuff. But no, let's be honest. Nobody likes moving. Nobody likes it when you call your friends up and you're like, hey, can you help me move? And you're like, ugh, sure, of course. And what do? They offer you pizza and beer, and they're like, I don't really want to do this, but like, whatever. He's a good friend, so let's help him out. Nobody likes to do it. Let's be honest.
Can you split me on real quick? I want to say something real quick before we jump off. Just not necessarily to go on a somber note or anything, but got some battle buddies in harm's way out there today, and wanted to definitely make sure that us in the Monster Bass Cares community are sending our thoughts and prayers and remembering those who are dealing in a different environment today. So. let's just take a minute and say thanks to them before we jump off of this, because I know those families are going through a bunch and have been there myself. So I want to say, stay strong, and we can't wait till everybody gets back home.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, there's a lot of craziness going on in the world right now. And whether we think it's a good thing or a bad thing, what's taking place, it's happening. And all we can ask is that everyone involved comes home safely. And unfortunately, we know that it's not going to happen. We are going to lose lives. We have lose lives. And all we can do is give our thoughts and prayers to those families and hope that, we don't lose more lives. So
we're grateful for their sacrifice.
Yep. God bless you. God bless America. All right.
Absolutely.
Guys, don't forget, next week we got a great show for you. We got Grant on. We're going to hear about his story, his recovery, what he's been going through, and what the future looks and feels like for him. Thanks, Matt, for coming in. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Tonight's golden ticket number winner is 62944. Email me at rick@monsterbass.com. Name, address, cell phone number. Give me your shirt size. I have some shirts in the garage that are still sitting there I need to get rid of. And we got to get this thing rolling. So I hope you guys all have a great night, and we'll talk with you soon. We'll see you next week. Bye.